Yeah.
Queen B, I think I may need some Just for Men. My shit white as a motherfucker. I'm just now looking at this shit. Damn, I may need some Just for Men by Snoop. I didn't see that shit. There's too many lights y'all got on. Y'all showing all the white in the nigga here right now. Nigga up here looking like Fred Sanford.
So I got a little bit of goddamn.
You got a little teeny weeny bit. Nigga, I'm talking about this shit is visible. My shit is visible. I can see this shit. I didn't notice that until I seen that. Damn. You see it? If you don't know, you won't know. You inside the GGN. I'm your host with the most, Finding Nemo, AKA Nemo Hoes. And today I got a very special guest, from VA, one of my player partners, the one and only, D.R.A.M.
What up, y'all?
What's up, Larry?
What up? What's good, Unc?
I'm chilling. Well, I was saying when you got here, I'm like, you getting better and better. From the time that I met you to where you at now, musically you growing. So what do you attribute that to? Is it the success that you having from your singles that's driving you to make great music, or you just do that automatically?
Yeah, I feel like it's just in my nature to just wanna, progress and always seem like to level up, as I, always top the next thing, What can I do better? What can I, do that I didn't do before?
Because when Cha-Cha came out, I know that tripped you out that Beyonce was listening to her. That had to blow your mind.
That shit was crazy
come
as
on,
hell,
dog.
bro. I was like, God
we all
damn.
wait on that moment. Everybody in the industry wait on Beyonce to listen to their song to be like, did Beyonce listen to your music? Nigga, you made it, cuz. She listening to your music, cuz.
Yeah, bro.
She fuck with you though on the real though. And then you put out motherfucking Broccoli. That's 2 times platinum. Number 1 rap song, number 1 hip hop R&B song with number 6 on the Hot 100 charts in the country. God damn. They fuck with you.
That shit is crazy, man.
Good music, but that's all that says is that good music is still here. As long as you keep making that hot shit, ain't no telling how many times you gonna be on that motherfucking number 1. The charts, man.
Yeah, man.
How your European tour go over the summer?
Oh man, that shit was cool as hell. We did 3 shows out there, but it was like in London, Amsterdam, and Paris. So it was like a taste of,
You got a chance to see Europe up close and personal, the big Europe.
Yeah, like I'm talking about London is the shit, though.
They love you out there. You
That's
like one of them
my
niggas
shit.
out there, right?
Yeah.
How many niggas out there look like you and act like you?
Like yo, I seen like 8 niggas that look like they could have straight been from around the corner from where I'm from and shit. And
But they
like,
just talk like this. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, you're a great artist, man. We
real
love you.
proper things.
Yeah.
Real proper.
Yeah.
My first sold out show was in London. First sold out show in London.
You know what? That's crazy you say that. My first sold out show was in London.
Facts.
1992, me, Dr. Dre, Shabba Ranks, and motherfucking Public Enemy.
Damn.
Wembley Arena. I was a young buck. It's just a great feeling that you saying that. Like, I understand that feeling right there to look in the crowd and everybody out there to see you.
Right.
And they know your shit.
Right, like they singing my words in the
It
act.
fucked you up,
I
right?
like to talk.
Didn't it
Like,
fuck you
damn,
up?
yo, yeah, hell yeah. That shit was lit. Man, that shit was lit.
So now you gotta understand that. You gotta come back and be the testimony to all of the artists who never been over there, who are afraid to go over there, who don't think it's cool to go over there, who don't know that they love you over there maybe more than they love you over here.
Facts.
Maybe.
Facts.
When you go. But you gotta go look at it. Like, I didn't know the difference until I started going to places where niggas was like, man, you shouldn't go to the Middle East. You shouldn't go here. And I'm like, fuck that, I'm going. I dove straight in. And when I went there, I found that the people love me that much more because they don't get a chance to see me or touch me or feel me or be in my presence. So it's like sometimes you gotta take your sauce and spread it abruptly around the whole globe because you global, you're not local.
Right.
So that's your job to go get it and then bring it back to the youngsters and the people that's your peers and tell them, hey man, I sold out in London, y'all should go have a look over there too.
Fact.
That's how music grow. Word of mouth is a motherfucker.
Shit, Beyonce, like got me connected with Mike Will and Diplo, two superstars from 2 different worlds.
For real?
All for word of mouth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Shout out to Queen B for that shit.
Hey,
Facts.
Beyonce, let me holler at her. B, good looking out. Remember when I told you that, well, I'll talk to you about that. But good looking out, B. Appreciate that. Stay true. You dig?
It feels good to be here, man. Like, you know, this is all I wanted to do, you know?
It's not like you happy-go-lucky. It's like you trappy-go-lucky.
Trappy-go-lucky. That's the wave. Since Cha-Cha. Like.
That's the new thing?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Gabe Niles. Shit, shout out Jay Graham. Shout out everybody that worked on anything with me from then to now.
You know what song I love, right?
Cute.
No. Out on the road.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Hey.
That's Sonny and Gabe.
We can
That's Sonny and Gabe.
Hey.
That the video was
Annie,
lit.
are you okay?
We did that shit at the party. Yeah, like it was on one take.
Who directed that video?
Viz Inc.
Viz Inc., the Snoop Dogg, holla at me.
Yeah, though.
I discovered the song when I was in Europe. I was on a little tour in Europe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm in Europe, I always like listening to the radio station that's out there. Niggas be tripping and shit, cause like, I be playing EDM shit, all kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that motherfucker came on. And I'm like, damn, that don't sound like no European shit. And I pushed Shazam. And that motherfucker came up and I'm like, oh no, my nigga on this one too?
Damn, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
For real?
No, for real.
Damn, that shit crazy.
When I go to Europe, that's all I listen to is they shit or whatever they playing.
And they play it in Europe?
They play your shit, they play this group called The Internet.
Oh yeah, the internet is shit.
Yeah, I got up on all of that shit from out there, like just listening and riding in the cars. Like when I'm riding in the cars, I put the shit, I don't want to plug up my phone, I want to let them play their shit.
Mm-hmm.
I tell whoever driving for me, I'm like, turn that shit up. Or either I leave with the CD, or either I Shazam the shit. I'm infamous for stealing nigga CDs on the road. Like, I need that nigga. What was that you was playing? Oh, good looking at it, Snoop Dogg. You can get it again. Do you do that? Do you be jacking niggas for their CDs when you find dope music that you be hearing on the road?
See, it don't even be CDs. I'll just like Shazam it.
Oh, when you hear that dope shit,
and now I got it, and it's lit.
That's like studying. So it's like you still studying while you making music, right?
Yes, yo, I'm a student to the game. I love this shit.
I know when you was overseas, you was hearing niggas over there making hip hop too, right? Like,
I did a song with this guy named Lil Kleiner, and he's like the biggest Amsterdam rapper.
He that nigga.
And it's so random. Like it was just this girl showing me around Amsterdam. We took shrooms, me and my DJ took like 15 grams of shrooms.
I took shrooms in Amsterdam too. Keep going though.
We up in that bitch, like she was like, yeah, so we needed to charge our phone. She was like, my godfather's studio is right around the corner. We go in this shit, that shit look nice as hell. It's like man, people from the festival yesterday that was up in there, it was like, yeah, you know, come in the room, da-da-da. Man, I go into one room, it's a short dude or whatever, and I'm like, hey, you know, what's going on? Like, and then it was like, you know, he didn't even know who I was. He was like, we're trying to make an American song. It's crazy that you come in here. It's like, you know, it's like some dance ass shit. That shit went hard as it's like, and his whole spiel is about making songs about Molly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the new thing out there, yeah.
Yo, like MDMA.
He took Molly for the first time, he can't stop. When I went to Amsterdam, this is years ago, I was on tour. I had Charlie Wilson from the Gap Band with me in my band. And we was on tour with Run DMC. And damn, I took some mushrooms, cuz. I swear to God, I was crying like a motherfucker behind the stage. And they wanted me to go on stage. I couldn't go, and I was just so motherfucking high, cuz. Run DMC was on, cuz. I was like, man, I was crying like a motherfucker, man. I don't even know what got into my emotions, but I felt so good, like. And the crying just made me feel even better, dog. That's what it was. I couldn't believe that I was performing on the same stage as Run DMC, after Run DMC. And I started crying. I was like, I was emotional, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It fucked me up, man. Like, you know, I guess tough niggas ain't supposed to cry, have those kind of emotions.
No, I cried in the green room when you had brought me out I'm like, man, you know, Snoop, man, for real, man, you know, it's just like, man, I broke his heart, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, man, I didn't know what the fuck. It was like 3,000, it was so many kids. and they were screaming. They knew my words. That was the first experience like that I had like that,
Man.
and you provided that for me.
You should have been on
I
mushrooms,
never forget
God.
that shit. Hey yo, how about this? I did a show in Montreal
Canada?
like a few weeks ago. Yeah, man. This sketch ass dude on the street, you know what I'm saying? He just ran across me. He was like, man, I got whatever you need, this and the third. He said mushrooms. I said, you got mushrooms? And he gave me 7 grams of mushrooms for $48. Man, I go in there and I gotta perform in like 20 minutes. Then it gets to like 1 minute before I get on stage. I don't know what made me do it, but I went in there and I took out like 2.5 grams and shoved them in my mouth, chewed them up, and ate them shits, right? I had a fucking 45-minute set. By the end of the second song, shit was like, womp, 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 right? And I was like, oh shit, I'm really feeling these shits, yo. So like the whole time, I just kept singing and singing, like after the, like doing like, all I wanted to do was just sing, you know, cause they was loving my shit, they knew my words and shit. I was like, yo. Then after that, they had me taking pictures with everybody, and that shit was like a blur. I was so fucked up, I left my phone in Canada. I was phoneless for 3 days.
Oh, that's the worst shit in the world to lose that phone. That's like losing your heart.
Yeah, man.
You had to go to the Wiz to
The
get it
dude in
going.
the car that was driving us, he ain't had no phone. He looking through the navigation, like it's
the
2004. I swear to God, he holding that shit in his, like, man, it was scary as hell. I don't even know what the fuck.
So you took 2 mushrooms before you went on stage and you felt them after your second song.
Yeah, like 2.5 grams.
So now you gotta understand to take the mushrooms after.
After, of course, but I don't know, I was just like, fuck it.
You know what, I think that's what made me cry, because it gives an extra, I don't know what the fuck it do, but it give an extra emotional kick to whatever the fuck you going through.
Yeah.
Anybody got some mushrooms right now?
Hi, I'm Stormy Fronts, and I'm bringing you the weather from Hotlanta. And it is so hot out here that I am dripping sweat. It's humid and super, super hot. Like me.
You performed on the Jimmy Fallon show?
Yo, Chance had a
Chance the Rapper?
He assembled like this fucking singer superhero group thing. Like it was dope as fuck. Like it was him, then he had me, Ty Dolla $ign, Anthony Hamilton, and Rory. Ty was on bass and singing, and Rory was on guitar and singing, and me and Anthony Hamilton was like doing like runs and shit. And that shit was so dope.
And it was on Jimmy Fallon?
And it was on Jimmy Fallon, yo. Like,
what about the Roots? Where they was at?
They was in the cut, goddamn being great.
For real?
Yeah.
Because I know them niggas probably was itching to play on that shit.
Right.
Them niggas go.
They go crazy, yo. Questlove, yo, he's...
Man, that nigga's incredible.
He pick his hair and drum like...
That nigga's incredible. He been there.
Illest. Yeah.
Shout out to Chance the Rapper, man. I like that nigga. He go for his money, man.
Yeah, bro, that's the bro, yeah.
Did you see how Beyonce grabbed a hold of him that night?
Mm-hmm.
I know he had to feel good about himself. He probably ain't never even threw them clothes away that he had on her. She grabbed him from the back. That nigga said, nigga, that was Beyonce. Yeah, nigga, she know who you is, nigga. Yeah, when I was coming up, if Holly Berry knew who you was the shit.
Right.
You understand me?
Right.
If Holly knew you, you was popping.
Right.
Now Beyonce know you, you popping.
Yeah, that's a fact.
What happened to you when you was on TMZ for the first time?
Man, so I had rolled up an L, right? Like, you know, the spliff joint. And I was about to walk out and go into the car, and in the car service, you could smoke. And I had it in my hand. You know, you can't have a tree out there. The dude said, yo, can I do an interview? I look at my manager, he like, fuck it. I'm like, fuck it, like, all right. So he asked me some questions. He's like, "What you got in your hand there?" I ain't even know. I'm like, "Oh, you know, you got broccoli. You know, I try, you know, fresh from the gardens or whatever." They threw that shit on the motherfucking show. I'm thinking like they just gonna, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn. My homeboy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my bro Sean. He called me from jail. First of all, like, nigga, you was on the BT Hip Hop Awards, nigga. Like, I'm like, damn, like, yeah, yo, that shit was lit. And then he was like, nigga, then I seen you on TMZ with a fat ass L. like in New York and shit. I'm like, damn, like, I ain't even know. I was on the road, like, running around. I looked on the internet, I was like, ain't that some shit?
TMZ, they be on bullshit sometimes, man. Fuck TMZ. I say it and I mean it. I know all the niggas up there that work at TMZ. Them niggas always try to pull up on me getting some conversation. Y'all need to knock it off, man, trying to get a nigga cracked. This shit gonna be legal in a minute anyway.
Yeah.
You know that? I'm one of the ambassadors to this shit that's gonna get it legal.
Hey.
We inside the Smoker Studio, AKA Everyday People, real nigga shit. I'm gonna ask you some questions you can answer to the best of your ability.
All right.
What's the first thing you do or think of when you wake up?
Where's the tree?
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Crab or fish?
Crab.
Ass or titties?
Ass.
Favorite pair of shoes of all time?
The all green Rafts, Oswego 2s.
Favorite drink?
Bourbon and ginger.
Weekends or weekdays?
Weekends.
How many times a day do you think about sex?
A whole lot.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
I just want the instant transportation, like Goku. He could go anywhere in the world and shit. Like.
Oh, you want to teleport on the bitch, so you want to be able to disappear on the bitch at the drop of a dime if she talking shit. I've been in here waiting on you all night, and you like,
Facts.
and the bitch still talking, and you didn't left. Oh, that's a hell of a superpower. You dig?
Hell yeah.
If you were stuck on an island for a whole year and can only listen to 3 albums, what would they be?
Oh shit. Motor Booty Affair by Parliament. Section 80. Superfly soundtrack.
Curtis Mayfield. He thinking about getting some of that island jungle tumble cuckoo. Because you don't know what's on this island. It just may be a bunch of monkeys that come out late night.
Damn.
This is called Finish the Sentence. I'm gonna start it, you finish it. I always wake up.
Hungry.
If I could work with anybody dead or alive, I'd want to work with.
Rick James.
If I could see anybody perform dead or alive, I'd want to see.
Michael Jackson.
I look for blank in a woman.
Authenticity.
If I wasn't a boss, I'd be
I don't know, a worker?
My favorite position is?
Doggy style.
My name is D.R.A.M and I'm
Breath of fresh air.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I'm your host with the most, Finding Nemo, AKA Nemo Hoes. I want to thank my guest, D.R.A.M, for stopping by, popping game. And where can they find you at on social media?
Hey, yo, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Big Baby D.R.A.M. B-I-G-B-A-B-Y. D.R.A.M stands for Does Real Ass Music.
Believe that. We can do a little something. Girl, I pick you up around at 8. Hey, see you. Wouldn't want to be your DPG.